All right, and it looks like we are well underway here in this second Varsity 4 men's final for the Ken Shaw Trophy. We'll let you know how it's shaken out, but first up, the lineup from right to left. Colgate in lane 1, West Point in lane 2, Drexel in lane 3, LaSalle in lane 4, lane 5 MIT, and in lane 6 on the left-hand side of your screen is Georgia Tech. So LaSalle, your leaders at the moment. And again, Drexel yesterday, the fastest time in the time trials, but when it came to the semifinals, LaSalle put up the fastest time. So both Drexel and LaSalle winning their respective semifinals yesterday. LaSalle with a faster time in a different event. So at the moment, let's say it's LaSalle, followed by Drexel. Looks like lane 1, Colgate there. Currently in third place, but they're super close with West Point and MIT, and potentially just Georgia Tech there, off in lane 6 in 6th place. So LaSalle, the Explorers, trying to hold off their city rival Drexel here in the men's second Varsity 4. And our drones are flying back out over the race course now. We'll see all 6 boats there. The race for bronze, particularly good one, as Drexel and LaSalle have really separated themselves from the rest of the pack here with just about 750 meters left to go. The race for third between Colgate, West Point, and MIT is a really tight one. It's tough to tell exactly, but I would like to give the edge to Army at the moment there in lane 2 as LaSalle and Drexel continue to push away from the rest of the competition.
Yeah, I think you're right. That West Point crew also challenging MIT, but Colgate, you can tell, is going to try to make a move. I'm wondering if Colgate might go a little bit early on that sprint and make a bold move and see if they can overtake West Point in lane 2. Again, just a prediction, humble musings. I know nothing of their race plan, but I do my best. And of course, sitting here as a coxswain trying to figure out what I would do in this position as we come into the last 500 meters. Very, very exciting. It's never over until it's over, as we've seen time and time again. But right now our leaders, LaSalle and Drexel, taking the lead again, hometown rivals. Very excited to see them out here racing each other on a different venue, maybe a different day, different venue, but these crews do get to see each other fairly often. Be curious to know if they keep their cards close to their chests when they are out there on the Schuylkill River, going down the course with that little dog leg in it that we all love so much. But here we get to see them from the drones. Absolutely beautiful shot of the Cooper River from above. It is LaSalle in lane 4, again connected bow to stern by Drexel.
Yep, and approaching that 250-meter mark there on the south side of the Cooper River Park. And it looks like LaSalle, after a strong move at the start of the 500 from Drexel to get their bow ball, get up closer to that stroke seat. Looks like LaSalle has now opened a bit of water here on Drexel. And with just about 250 left to go now, a really strong position for LaSalle to be in. And here's a nice shot of the entire field. And you can see that that race for third is still pretty tightly contested by the rest of the boats in the field. Georgia Tech maybe just off the pace, but not by much. You see here our leaders from LaSalle making their way. Just 100 meters left to go now for LaSalle. You see Drexel there in lane 3, looking like they will settle for the silver. And as they cross the finish line, the gold here in the Ken Shaw Trophy to LaSalle. Silver to Drexel. And the race for bronze here is on. We'll stay right here at the finish line camera. And it looks like West Point there takes the bronze in a really tight finish for 4th place. Maybe give the edge to Georgia Tech out there with a really great finish.
Yeah, always hard to tell here when we just have this very tight shot of the finish line here. We can't see anybody sneaking up there with some of those very close races. But again, that's why we keep pointing you towards regattatiming.com. So all we can do is offer what we see here.
And you see that finish there for 5th and 6th place, 0.08 seconds, 8/100ths of a second for MIT.